special season.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Green with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
They double-team Curry. It's stolen by Smith. Goes up. Whoa!
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Again, Curry missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And the dunk by James.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harris passes to Mozgov. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Curry after the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Green dishes to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogut. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. It's Iguodala with the drive, and that one's good. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Smith. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Curry gets the bucket.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Cleveland leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Harris. No good off the front iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And here's Smith after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Different look here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And another miss by Cleveland. A break for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Dellavedova, no good again that time. Warriors leading by 5. 3-on-3. Ezeli can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last. guys never give up on a possession. Second, the Warriors.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And, guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And for Blatt, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James comes in for James Jones, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Livingston passes to Ezeli. Here's Rush, and Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Second chance shot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And, guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Smith gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 8 points for Smith.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Iguodala dishes to Green. From 18 feet away. They get it again. Outside for Curry. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejao. Curry against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Gets it off. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
I go back and I'm able to.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Harris in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And Golden State also making a change. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for LeBron. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his first basket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh.
One of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrating enough to drink. As towards the end of games, when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defender.
The factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test, full series up to the finals, and surely they'll want to return of the best contract in basketball this year and next, Friday when 2017 rolls around.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Out of bounds, Golden State.